Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5, Episode 4, The D Word. Now, we get Tierra Marie. Alright, so Tierra Marie was shooting her music video called Vacation, and it sounds nice. I need to go on YouTube or whatever to check it out and see if it's a good song. But what I heard so far, it sounded like it was good. And we get this introduced to this new person named Akbar. Akbar, he said he's an entrepreneur. He got a studio. He does other things, and there's a man. And they met 2 years ago and reconnected after she got out of rehab, and she really likes him, and he been there for her for everything. He's overprotective, and he makes sure she on the right path. So they do the music video, and they talk, and then Nikki mentioned, not Nikki, Tierra mentioned that she has a party event going to with her friend Nikki. Now, he has a problem with Nikki Baby, and he never met Nikki Baby. Tierra said Akbar never had a problem with Tierra, but seems like he thinks that being hanging around with Nikki, she go relapse and drinks again and party hard and get back to alcohol, where that was a cause of her problem before. And she said she's not doing that. And she said all he heard from Tierra that she always party and she a socialite, and that's not what you need right now. So basically, he's keeping her under wraps and saying he don't want her to relapse, and he don't want her to be around Nikki Baby because she gonna be a bad influence towards Tierra. Tierra said that's my friend, and she hasn't been like that. She has been there for me during my rehab, and we go out, and I'm a grown person. I know when I'm relaxing and I'm not having no drink. So she said she got the industry event, and she said she's gonna make people to advance her career and stuff like that. And she needs to get back on her music because she got a rehab, and she needs to get back on her grind and not focus on toxic things like alcohol and drinks and stuff. So she going to the event, and Nikki Baby, he said how she know industry is she not in the industry person, entertainment. She said she knows people because Nikki Baby is a socialite. She go to club events, she a promoter, she knows things, she knows a lot of people. So she had connections. And he said, okay, whatever. And he want her to focus, basically. He just want her to focus and stay on the right track. I said, that's nice, Akbar, that's nice. But at the same time, Tierra is a grown woman. She knows what she's doing. And sometimes you can't do everything. You can't always overbearing someone because they're going to start not liking that. So let's move on from that. So we went to the party, right? I'm going to continue the Tierra thing. We went to the party. Tierra and Nikki was outside. Paris came to show. Paris came and met them at the party. This was Solo Lucci party. Solo Lucci is having another party, another scene that we see him throwing his money. I think he said he spent $20,000 on his party, and everyone said, "Damn, bro." He said he see there's a lot going on. That people get this a lot of little investment of little investment of money, and then they blow it out instead of investing. And I say that is true because like a lot of these young artists like that, they say, oh my god, it's rise of fame, I got all this money, I'm gonna throw it away, and you get broke. I said that's not good, because at the end of the day, if you not have anything to back up your stuff, continue working on your album, continue working on music, continue going on tours and stuff. If you don't have a steady cash flow going, stop blowing up your money with parties and stuff. And everyone say you need to invest your money in something and to work on building making your money grow. And he said, yo, these are 10 person that told me. If 10 people telling you this, Solo Lucci, that means it's the truth. Listen to them and do it. Like, I understand why people like tell you things, and most of people tell you that one thing is maybe true. Like maybe you should listen to the multiple people. It's not like it's like you want for like one person to tell you something different and say, oh yeah, I knew all along that I was doing the right thing. No. If 10 people tell you that you need to invest on your money and start blowing it away before you get broke and you don't have nothing and you have nothing to fall back on, then you need to listen. But they're having a wild party. It's just like a typical thing. Females, naked models, dancers, strippers, throwing money, drinking, partying. But Tierra and Nikki was outside, and Pat was outside, so they was talking. And then we met this new person, they La Brittany. Okay. La Brittany said she sings, she dances, she raps and everything, and she good and she here to do her business, make her moves and do whatever she gotta do. So she said she know Paris formed in the past and everything, and they cool friends. And she said she admired Tierra Marie because she said she listened to Tierra when she was growing up, and she inspired her. And she said thank you. And her Nikki babies had a little conversation. She said she gonna go over there to see because she saw So Lucy at A1. She gonna go over there to talk to A1 because she said she worked with one of A1 co-workers, and she will go over there and talk to him. So La Brittany is over there, and she introduced herself. She's hugged Solu. She introduced herself to A1. So I wanted to come here and introduce herself. I work with one of your person, and it's did a good track for me. And she basically said she want to work with A1. I said, damn, Apple Watch want to work with A1. And La Brittany want to work with A1. So I was like, what happened to Apple Watch this episode? I said, what happened to Apple Watch? My name is Apple Watch. What happened to Apple Watch? So, but she wasn't in this episode, but we get La Brittany. So I said, okay, another person trying to work with A1. I see how that goes. Right? So, Akbar came and he went to the party and he just saw a lot of things going on. So he went outside. He said, what kind of party is this? I thought you take this executive. And so she said, it's some people in here. Everything. He said, well, I didn't know exactly what type of party. All she said, it was industry party. And then we'll come here. It's technically is because Solution is a part of the industry. But still, it's a party no matter what it is. And he said, I thought it was an executive party. You're going to be some execs here with people. It's a lot of drinks and drugs. It's a lot of drinking going on. It's a lot of dancers and asses out, strippers and stuff. I said, what kind of party is this? And basically, like, clowning Nikki in front of her. She said, I don't know who you are. Like, who are you? And so like that. And he said, you don't even know me. She said, you don't even know her to know. She said she knows people. He said, she don't know exact like that. I said, how you know she doesn't know anyone? She said, I'm a club promoter. I know a lot of things. I know a lot of people. And so I know execs and everything. So the party, and she said, I came here. He said, I didn't want you to drink and all that stuff. He said, you didn't see me having any drink. I'm a grown woman. He said, I know you're grown, but I want to make sure you're not doing anything. And I said, yeah, Tierra Marie is a grown woman. If you don't have trust in her that she's not going to relapse, so why are you thinking there? It's like, he said, I need to come with me and everything. And Pam said, yo, you tripping. Like, she was not doing anything. And she basically was standing there talking to her friends. If you walk in and see her talk to her friends, then you shouldn't have no problem. But you on freaking 100 because you saw the party video list. Industry party does that. They have drinks, they have strippers and everything. That's the entertainment world. You should know this by now. Stuff. So he came to get his woman. He said, I need to come and get you. Very overprotective. She said that's one thing she don't really like is about Akbar. He's very overprotective. Yes, he has my best interest, but at the same time, like, it's doing too much. You need to relax and calm down and stuff like that, and know that you should trust me, and you should trust her. And he just baby pissed that she was at an event, and she basically thinks she would relapse. And she said, "Stop saying that. I'm not gonna relapse." It's like, gosh, like, I'm not gonna relapse. I know what I'm doing. You didn't see her had a drink in her hand. She was cool, so you shouldn't be coming on 100% messed up. Yeah, she was around the alcohol, but she don't have alcohol in her hand. It's like, calm down. So I was that. So Paris said it's something about Akbar. I'm gonna find out because Nikki Baby said the same thing too. It's like, yeah, if you like really tripping, like it was really nothing, and trying to take Tierra Marie or like she's nothing. And he said you don't have to go with him or all that stuff. She said, yeah, I know I had to go with him, but I'm cool. I'm cool. And she just went with him. She said, what's going on? And that's what he said, that he didn't want her to relapse and everything. He just didn't like the environment. I was like, Akbar, relax yourself. Tierra Marie, you need to keep your one eye ear close, one eye open with this guy, because sometimes guys like that who very overprotective of a woman, sometimes it can get dangerous. So you don't want that to happen again. You don't want no abusive relationship. You don't want no toxic relationship. You want somebody who supports you and be there. So And then he was saying that Nikki doesn't support you. She wasn't there for your relapse. And she said, yes, Nikki has been there. Like, she's been there for a long time. Nikki said, I have been there for her relapse. Not relapse. I've been there for her rehab. So he's like, she's been a good friend. And she always been there. And so I said, well, just relax yourself. I mean, if Nikki's baby is not putting the drinks on her hand and not putting her on the alcohol, it shouldn't be no problem. Now, we get Fizz, right? So Fizz came back in the scene, I think, last week or 2 episodes ago. And he's in the house. AD came to get some basketball sneakers for Cam. Because Cam is staying at AD and Monique's house for a minute. And he was doing basketball. And they was talking. And they were talking for a little bit. And then came down was Tiffany. Fizz said, I thought it should stay upstairs. She said, I don't do what I'm told. I said, this bitch is going to be trouble. She knows she heard AD downstairs. So she brought her ass downstairs to show herself. And Fizz said, this is not the thing I wanted to. This is not how I wanted to introduce Tiffany to AD and Monique. I wanted to show them a long time to sit down and talk to them, but I guess the cat's out of the bag. They showed out. So he said he met her a year ago. They was in New York. He found this out by he know that AD and Tiffany used to be best friends, the ex-best friends now, and he didn't think about that. He said she a good girl, the sex is great, they had a good time, it's connected, so they've been together ever since. And they didn't try to get with her to spite Monique and AD. He just this happened. I don't really know. Because getting with Tiffany, you know it's kind of tension between Tiffany, Monique, and AD. So why you put yourself in a situation where you know this is going to happen and you know you say it's the best interest of Cam. Okay, I got to move on. I got to do my thing. Yes, you can move on. Nobody say you can't move on, Fizz. But choosing Tiffany is probably not the right choice to choose because you know Tiffany is on some bullcrap with your baby mama and stuff, and you should not put yourself into a situation where you have to get in between two ladies that you're dealing with. You already know Monique has some trust issues with you. She already knows she has stuff going on. Her still harboring feelings towards you, and how she went through with you. And she trying to move on and do her life, but it's not gonna make it easier with every female you getting with has a problem with Monique. It's some problem with Monique. Monique is not innocent in here, and I'm gonna get on Monique later. But Fizz, for you to bring Tiffany, it's like, what is your motive? You say you're not doing it to spite Monique, or you're not doing it to spite AD, but it just came off, and then Tiffany came down, and she said, I don't give a fuck, I don't care, all this stuff, and came down and being malicious. I said, what's your intent be getting with Fizz? I mean, anybody in the right mess will look at that situation and say, what's their intention to getting with each other? Knowing that it's tensions and problems between his baby mama and AD already. So I was like, I like Fizz, I see you, but you need to get together. So AD went to talk to Monique and Ray, and they went out to eat. So when they were out there eating, AD was like, she had something on mind. And Monique said, what's going on? What's going on? Why you not eating and stuff like that? Tell me. This is what he told Monique, that Fizz is dating Tiffany. And Monique said, oh, really? And so Monique want to be petty and go on social media and type in some messages and say, oh, this is baby mama. This is the girl that he chose to be with. And all this other stuff. And just say something. I don't know exact messages because I'm not going to really focus on that. But she sent a message on social media. At the same time, Fizz and Tiffany was out lunch at hibachi. I remember hibachi. I mean, their food was good. They cook it right in front of you and everything. It was really great. I want to go there again. And she was on the phone all this time. It's like focusing, and she saw the post messages from Monique said, and she said, we just get to sit down and talk. They said, what's going on? He said he needs to sit down and get Monique, AD, and you together and let's hash this out. So later on, he had a cease, what's it called? a ceasefire lunch, and it didn't go so well because at first they sat down, it was calm, it was good, and he was asking that he didn't know the tension would it would get back at AD, get with Tiffany would get back at her, get back with Niece. He said it was no tension. It was not like that. It was not like that. So he said, you know what? I had no problem with you. Do with you. I want you to be happy. If you Tiffany make you happy, be happy. Now, Monique said she had no problem. She said she just asked it, is this real? And she said if it's real, then do you? I have no problem. It's good. But she also asks that Tiffany, the issues that we have together, can we move forward from that? Tiffany said I moved over from it from a year ago, but Monique said you haven't. Was Tiffany haven't? She doesn't have it. She haven't. So she lying about she haven't let go. So it was some problem going back and forth, and then they VH1 brought a clip about the reunion that she brought up some things about. Oh, is she ready to deal with Monique and her problems, her issues, and arrest warrants and all that stuff like that? And basically still had an issue. She said she had no personal issue with Monique until she started going on social media and blasting her and everything. That's when she want to fight. And this Monique said, I don't know why Fizz want to get with a woman who want to damage and hurt the mother of his child. At some point I understand why she's what Monique's coming from, because if you dating someone and you have a child, the child is your best interest. It seems like nobody's thinking about Cam. They saying they want the best interest of Cam, but at the same time it's not, because Fizz, you got with Tiffany knowing that she has problems with Monique and AD already. So that already is bad blood. So what about Cam that you was thinking about getting with Tiffany? That's what I'm saying. Choosing Tiffany was not the right choice. But if that's what you chose, you know the situation you will get yourself into. And they say you want peace. You can't have peace when you know the people already beefing with each other before you start dating that person. You could have got somebody else who's neutral, who don't know the situation better, but you got Tiffany. So Monique said, you know what, Joe, I don't trust you, you're not in my house anymore. And then when she went to go up to walk away, that's when Tiffany wanted to fight her. Tiffany always wanted to fight Monique for some damn reason, always blow up a cool, and Monique to be calm about it. Went out, and then they going back and forth. She said, next time you come see me, run up. She said, how many sex scenes your son will see and everything. And she said, next time bring my son up. Don't bring my son up there. And just run up. And she about to walk out. She walked out. But before she walked out, she was saying to Fizz that you don't have my back and other thing. And she said, you know, the stuff I had to deal with you, it's still harming feelings. I'm trying to move on from that, but it's really hard. And Fizz was like, oh my gosh. And she said, I just don't feel like you have my back. And I said, hold up, Monique. Fizz has your back. Ever since the season where he mentioned you and you came to the scene and you was just firecracker person out of the world, everybody they like Monique because people like Fizz and they saw he was a good guy, and you was out wilding out making sex toys and all that stuff and not even focus on your son, and then you was out here, even your mother was like not on your side, and Fizz was defending you. Fizz was defending you, so he had your back. I don't know, you think you don't feel it, you feel it at the time, but he has your back, so you cannot say Fizz didn't have your back. I guess he's just getting tired of defending you out of something because you kept doing things. Because Monique, this I'm getting on you. You can't keep doing things expect that Fizz to have your back all the time. You can't be going on social media and beefing with people. You can't be fighting everybody that you see. You can't be doing this. It's like you get in a situation of arguments. You get in fights. You get in on social media. You go in battles and stuff like that. You're not thinking about your Cam. You're not thinking about your son at this time. It's like, come on, if y'all try to be co-parenting and think about your actions, because your actions has consequences, Monique. So you can't be going off at everybody and fighting everybody and getting in arguments on the sake of they talk about you be a bad mother, or they say something about your family, they saying something about you. It's like that. Yeah, I understand. It's soft spots for you, and it was trigger points. But sometimes you need to learn to let go. You cannot let everybody get to you, because if you let everybody get to you, they're going to try you. And then you put yourself in a situation where you are the target, and people going to say, oh, Monique is crazy, she's this and that, she got to go to jail, she get arrested. And then Fizz gotta be around to pick up a slack. So I'm not with you when you said Fizz doesn't have your back. He has your back, but I guess he's getting tired of trying to defend you all the time if he goes in this situation. But at the same time, Fizz, I don't think you should be with Tiffany because Tiffany still has some issues with Moniece and them, and she says she doesn't have no issues, but you still want to fight the girl and whatever. But I was like, it is what it is, and don't bring kids into it. Freaking Monique said how many sex scenes your son would see. I said don't bring kids in. It's like what is what it is. She gonna see it eventually in the future. It is what it is. And she said, "That don't bring my son up good, bitch." And all that stuff. Just trying to fight. And Monique said, "I'm done." Walked out. So that's that with his Fizz and everything. We get this little scene with Ray J and Princess. Ray J had me laugh, dying when he was kicking that box open like he was frustrated. I said, Ray J, why are you kicking that box so angry like that? Like he was on one, kicking the box open, trying to get the thing out, trying to fix it, and he got it all messed up, all wrong. I said, oh, Fizz, oh, not Fizz, Ray J, leave that alone. He's very comical. He's funny. So Princess came out and said, what you doing? And he said, I'm trying to get this. She said, it's upside down. He said, no, it's not. And they sat down, and he said, what you doing? Oh, you supposed to be in the bed. She said, I'm pregnant. I'm not thinking, like, come on, I can do something. I'm not thinking handicapped. And they sat down and talked, and Ray J was on something, because Princess realized, he said, you seem like you stressed. Like, what's going on? He said, that's when he told Princess that Safari admitted to him that he had sex with Lyrica. And Princess said it was right. She said, don't get involved with this. Let Lyrica admit it herself. You get in the middle of it. Stay out of it. It's not your business. Just act like he never told you. And let A1 and Lyrica deal with them themselves. Because you put yourself in the middle, and then they're going to start lashing at you. And then you put Princess in the middle, and then it's going to be crazy. Think about your baby. Stay home. Deal with your princess. Deal with your wife. Deal with your unborn child. And let it be. It's like, let it go. Stay out of it. Yes, I would Princess on this. Stay out of it. I understand that's your best friend, and you will let your best friend know something if you knew the secret. But sometimes me, like, I don't put yourself in a situation, middle situation, when you think it's gonna blow up on you. So that's why Princess is kind of like she's trying to protect Ray J and tell him to stay out of it. Lord knows, maybe he won't stay out of it. Maybe he will. It is what it is. But something tell me he might not stay out of it. So that was that. So we get Donatella was on her radio show, and then we had Lyrica and Mom Lyrica, and they was at the day they was talking, and two things that popped out. Donatella asked Lyrica about this Safari picture out of the surface and everything. She said, really, what's going on? Monica Lyrica, she said, I saw the picture and I'm not impressed. I said, bitch, shut up, because you don't want no dry ass, that old big ass. You can't handle that big ass dick anyway, so shut the fuck up, Lyrica. And she said, oh, I come up, and now I'm a Lyrica. She old like the dominate situation, like it's old making herself. She said, well, I came out of single, and it's called What's Coming Around, Karma. That's about K. Michelle, bitch ass. And then Lyrica was on point. She said, yeah, we had a dealing with K. Michelle, and I don't like her. She's okay. And then this was Monica Lyrica told Lyrica that she went to roll up on K. Michelle, and Lyrica didn't like that. She said, you should not be doing that. I could do that myself. It's bad enough that we had problems, and I don't need this extra pressure going on. So she told her mother that you look stupid for going up and rolling up on Michelle event, K. Michelle event. Well, Kimberly event, and Mama said, don't you tell me I'm stupid. Don't you say that. She said, you shouldn't do that. I said, at the exact time, I feel Lyrica. I said, you shouldn't have done that. You should not went to K. Michelle event and try to approach her there. As I understand, you try to support me and everything, but you make things worse. So that was that. And then, remember, A1 was at the party, so Lucy, right? So Lyrica was sending A1 text and said, oh, I see you at some orgy party and everything. Kind of pissed off he was at there. I would say, Lyrica, you know what kind of stuff you get into when you marry a producer. Producers go to parties like this. They have strippers, they got bottles, they got alcohol, they got everything everywhere. You know this type of scene. So I don't understand why, because you think he's married, that he gonna stop doing this stuff. No, he's not gonna stop doing this stuff. What he shouldn't be doing is having sex with these girls, so like that. Yes, they're gonna be throwing money and having drinks and having fun, But as long as they're not having sex and touching them on that stuff, you shouldn't be getting pissed off about it because you and your feelings. Because she's still in her feelings about this whole A1, her and Safari situation. So she lashing out on everything that he's doing. Like, oh, you at this orgy party, you married, you ain't supposed to be doing that. So later on, they meet up, and she want to confront him about being pissed that he's at this orgy party, and he said, "What? You mad at that?" And he said she want answers. He said, "You want answers, but you didn't give me no answers when you blew up on me about the Safari." She said, "Oh, you trying to flip it on me?" I said, "Exactly what's going on, because at the end of the day, all this trick, all these problems you're having right now, is because you was not honest about what you have been doing. You straight up blow up on him and acting guilty. So something happened and you don't want to admit what's going on." So then all of a sudden, they were throwing jabs at each other. I said, what married couple would go that low blow? They were saying that each other is fake. You got fake boobs. You got fake body. You got your dress is fake. Your hair is fake. Everything. And she said your jewelry is fake. She said my jewelry is fake, so everything I buy you is fake. And she said, this love is real. He said, no, this love is not real. I said, damn, the love is not real and everything. She took the ring off, threw it at the ring. He said, have your fake ass ring. She said, oh, is this fake? Oh, well, take it off. He said, everything I buy is fake. I was saying, oh, how you throw a draft? She said, oh, you're not even a producer and this and that. You can't produce. I was like, wow. Y'all really feel each other about that? Y'all really feel that way about each other? To go that low blow with each other like that? I said, that's crazy. That's crazy to me for y'all to be doing all that. And y'all supposed to be married. So it made us think like, what exactly is your marriage? If y'all could go throw jabs at each other, saying y'all each other fake and y'all not real, the love is not real. So A1 said, you know what? We gonna get divorced. And she was throwing stuff. She said, get out of my face, and all that stuff. I said, wow. I cannot deal with those two. I don't know. The Lyrica A1 story is not done yet because we still in the mystery about this Safari woman. Safari admitted that he smashed, but Lyrica hasn't admitted anything. So we're gonna see more about that. Now I don't know why I left Marcus and Brooke last, but Marcus and Brooke. So we know Marcus made a commitment to go with Brooke to her breast reduction. So she went to the surgery and they had talk. And she happy, she glad to be there. He's there. She went to get her thing done, and come to find out she's negative. So congratulations, she don't have no cancer. It was the thing came out negative. So she said she got some sores about the surgery, but she be cool. So Marcus met with Stacia. Remember, Stacia is the girl that we met at the party that Brooke was at, and we introduced her, and he said he introduced her as his girlfriend. And so Stacia and Marcus had a little date. He said he wanted to apologize for what happened with Brooke and her, so he wanted to make things right. So took her to the hotel with rose petal and everything, hotel room, whatever it was, with rose petal, and sat down. So that conversation, and she pulled up and scared that she said, what about you thinking that I might be pregnant? And he said, what? She said, I didn't know yet. I didn't take the test, but I had missed my period. And so I said, oh, so she might be pregnant. So he wanted to sit down and have a little talk without the producer cameras. He said, we need some downtime. He said, what's going on? All that stuff. And she said, what's going on? Like, you not happy? And he said, just like too much. It's like you coming down on him. You caught me on guard. I said, what you think you're going to happen? Like, you having sex with this girl. Obviously, you probably wasn't having sex with condoms because you now had this pregnancy scare and she was not taking birth control. So it's like, you spread your royal oats too far, boy. You spread your royal oats too far. If you're not going to think about you're going to have this pregnancy scare and you don't want this woman to get pregnant, strap up. That's what you should be doing. But that was that. So when she asked us, what are we taking fish together? He hugged her, trying to get her mind off of it, and not even admit the fact that he didn't even answer the damn question whether they together or not. It's like he want to have fun. Well, he said his girlfriend. He said a long ass time. So long ass time means that you might be get engaged with her. You might get her pregnant. You might have kids. So if you think her for a long time as what? Long time as a fuck buddy or long time as a girlfriend? You call her your girlfriend. So this is stuff happen when you deal with girlfriends, right? So Marcus, get your ass together. So Brooke texted him an urgent message. He ran over to the house. She gave him the urgent news that she said she's negative. And she said, "What's going on? Are you still calling this girl your girlfriend? Get over her. Dismiss her already. Let's move on. Talk about her life and all that stuff." And he said, "What's going on?" He said, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And he basically said he not over that situation with her booby and that thing with the leaving him. He not over it. And then he said that, oh, she did to me once that she dismissed me when I did with the Jade, and now she do this again. I can't repeat the cycle. I said, first of all, as we know of, you and Marcus, you and Brooke was together, and you was cheating on Brooke all this long ass time with this girl named Jade. She found out, and you got caught, and then you left her. And yes, she left you after you left her because she said, if you don't choose me, and then she left you hanging. So maybe you feel some type of way about that. But you was cheating. So you can't compare that with this situation. Right now, she told you that you could just do you until, because I'm not giving you sex, you do you. But not get anybody pregnant, not get no girlfriend. So he said, I can't do this. So she said, Brooke was sitting there and like, listen to any word he's saying. She was just like, okay. Like, are you done? Basically, she was looking at him like, are you done? And I said, oh, Brooke and Marcus, I can't wait to see what's this continuing going on about this thing. And Brooke's still not going to let Marcus go. And she said, get over it already. We going to get married and all that stuff. Let's discuss. Let's talk about us. But he can't deal with that. And he told us that Brooke had this way of playing her mind games, like she would say you do everything and do things, and then when you do it, she backtrack and she just up and down, up and down. I said, it's obvious you like it, because if you don't like it, you would have left Brooke a long time ago. You would have left her. You would have left her, but you're not obviously done with it. But I talked for long enough. That was the episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Hope you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Please share my videos if you can. Help me spread the word. Spread my channel out there. Get my word up. Try and get my subscription count up. And I'll talk to y'all all later. Peace.